Hey guys, so it is pregnancy vlog time, week 6, and today I'm either 6 weeks or 6 weeks and 2 days. Let me double check. Okay, so I'm either 6 weeks or 6 weeks and 2 days, just depending on what they'll decide. I haven't met with my OB yet to kind of set a for sure date, a due date, so I don't know exactly when my weeks are. Sorry, I just got out of the shower. My hair is wet and yeah, but you gotta film these vlogs when you can, when you have a little one. So if you hear my son, he's upstairs with my husband and they're playing, and my husband's eating ice cream and my son's trying to get it. So if you hear some whining, that's my son trying to get ice cream Sunday. So what's going on this week? Food is still tasting different. I don't know, it just tastes different. My clothes are feeling a little tight. Like my scrubs that I normally wear to work, they just feel tight. I definitely can still wear them and everything, but they just don't fit like they did before. As far as my weight goes, I've weighed myself a couple times this week because I felt like my stomach is getting huge and I wanted to see if it was my imagination. And a couple days ago, I had actually gained 5 pounds. And then today, I'm back down to where I was when we started. So I've lost the 5 pounds that I gained. So it's just the baby bloat. It's just like you retain more fluids and whatever, especially when I'm working, I retain a lot of fluid, and then as soon as I sleep and I'm laying down, all the fluid that is in my legs kind of gets pushed back up to my kidneys, and then I wake up every half hour to every 2 hours to pee, and it's really annoying, but I lose all that weight that I retained all week when I was working. It's really strange, but expected. This happened to me last time I was pregnant, so except for after 40 weeks, I had gained 50 pounds of fluid. So I'm fluctuating 5 pounds, but still my baseline is where I was pre-pregnancy. I'm still hungry, but as long as I eat, I'm feeling okay. I'm definitely have morning sickness, but not the throwing up yet. I just feel nauseous if I don't eat, and I keep little snacks on my nightstand, so if I get up and I'm feeling that way, I can eat something before I even get moving, and that helps. The snacks that I always have with me are granola bars, and then if I'm going somewhere for only a short period of time, I like cheese sticks. I don't like them warm, so as long as it's it'll be an hour or so that I would need a snack, I'll eat a cheese stick. Those are things that are kind of individually wrapped that I can take with me, and they are really good for curbing the morning sickness. And then other snacks that help are yogurt. That's not something I will take everywhere with me because I don't want to carry around a spoon and all of that, but those are the little things I snack on, and fruit at home, and some vegetables like celery and carrots and things like that. So just little finger food snacks that are, I think, more on the healthy side, and definitely help kind of ease the morning sickness. I have my little list right here, so that's what I'm looking at. I am feeling tired, but I think it's because I'm waking up today. Seriously, I woke up 3 times in an hour and a half to go to the bathroom. And then after that, I slept for 2 hours before waking up again to go to the bathroom. And it is ridiculous. I remember every couple hours with Connor, but I don't remember waking up this much. But anyways, that will hopefully go away after the first trimester. As far as things I've been craving, I really crave protein, mostly in the form of meat. I really like chicken and pork chops, and actually do crave red meat when I'm pregnant, but any other time in my life, I don't eat red meat. So it's kind of weird, but definitely I want to make sure I have a couple servings of some kind of meat every day. I feel so much better when I have the meat. And then another thing this week are headaches. I've been getting pretty bad headaches that don't go away very easily, and I don't want to take anything for them, so it's a challenge. It's definitely not like caffeine withdrawal because I have the same amount of caffeine that I have always. I just have a cup or two of coffee in the morning, and I make them half calf, so like 2 cups would be equal to 1 normal cup. And that's what I have every day. So the headaches are definitely related to the pregnancy, and what I do, I have this little, it's full of lavender, this little like thing I can put in the microwave, and it is like shaped like it goes over your eyes, kind of goes like this, and like that. You microwave it, it smells like lavender, and it gets warm. Obviously, when you microwave it, you just put it on your forehead, or you can put it over your eyes too, and it helps so much. But you have to have time where you can lay down and cover your eyes for that to work. So, but that helps it go away. My lower back's been hurting. It's because I sit so much at work and I don't have the best posture, so that's why my back is hurting. And I see my chiropractor on Wednesday this week, and I might talk as the pregnancy gets further along about chiropractic care. I did a video on my Abby Dig channel all about when I started seeing the chiropractor and everything like that, because it can help TTC also, getting adjusted. It can help with the nerves that are associated with reproduction. So, but I'm continuing to see him because it's just made a big difference seeing a chiropractor and how I feel every day as far as pain goes and things like that. But I've never had a chiropractor during pregnancy, so that will be kind of a new thing. I've been very thirsty. Like, I just want to drink and drink and drink. And mostly it's water or ginger ale, orange juice, coffee in the morning. But, like, seriously, I drink something, like, all day. Probably why I'm going to the bathroom so much, right? My nose is, like, really stuffy. Except for, it's like, if I blow my nose, it's not, like, stuffed up. It's just, like, inside of my nose is, like, swollen. And I'm, like, sleeping with my mouth open. It's really weird because that did not happen to me last time. This whole, like, congested feeling. Like, maybe I had an actual cold the last time I was pregnant, but not just this, like, congested feeling that is not a cold. It's weird. And then a couple other things. I don't want to make pregnancy sound like all bad, but I guess you like to hear what other people's symptoms are in your same week, and so that was just how I happened to be feeling this week. I did have my ultrasound last Wednesday, and I did a separate like update on that about the ultrasound. I can kind of sum it up a little bit for you. They saw a gestational sac, a yolk sac, and a heart, and the heart was flickering. Everything was measuring 5 weeks in 1 day, and I thought I was 5 weeks in 3 days, or 5 weeks in 4 days. So I was measuring a little bit behind where I thought I would be, although they said, there's not really a baby per se to measure at that point, because the baby kind of grows around the heart, and all that was there was the heart. So they said it was really early. Sometimes they don't even see the heart beating at that gestation. But the heart was flickering, and they were able to get a rate of 102, and 120 is considered viable. Sometimes it's not even beating at that point, so 102 isn't bad. It just means we were a little bit early to see it. Just like this whole, like, when I saw that heart flickering, just this whole weight just, like, fell off my shoulders. Like, of course I'm still nervous, but, like, it just made it real, and, like, there is a baby in there with a beating heart, and that just made me feel like so much better. And then they had to give me some bad news that I have a corpus luteal cyst on my left ovary, and the only person I've seen so far is the ultrasound technician. I haven't talked to my doctor yet, And I called them today, and they were really swamped with patients, so they're going to call me back when they get a chance. But, I said the ultrasound tech thought that they would want to keep doing ultrasounds to watch the cyst and to make sure the heartbeat gets up to 120. So I called and I said, do I need another ultrasound? Should we schedule that? Should I follow up with you first? I know some people with these cysts are put on pelvic rest. Like, should I be on pelvic rest? So I haven't got the answers to those questions yet, but they've been asked, and maybe I'll have another ultrasound soon. Maybe they'll wait closer to like 8 weeks or something. I don't know. What I didn't think it was a big deal, and then from what I've like read from other girls who have the cyst is it could rupture. It may kind of block some of the progesterone, so I probably should get my progesterone checked. There's not much they can do if it ruptures. So, but in my last vlog, I talked about how I thought I was having like round ligament pains and stuff on my right side. So they very well could have been round ligament pains, but I also said there was like a tugging feeling that I was feeling, and that probably was the cyst, because now that like they've told me where the cyst was and everything, definitely some of the feelings that I'm feeling are the cyst, and I've just never had a cyst before, so I didn't know what they felt like to equate them. It's just like kind of a dull, achy feeling right kind of diagonal from my left hip bone. I don't know. But I heard if it ruptures, it's really painful, and that I would know, and I would know to get to the hospital and everything like that. So hopefully the cyst is okay and it's not too big. I haven't talked to the doctor even to know how big it is or what it means being that size. So hopefully I get to talk to them soon. And then another exciting thing that happened this week was I put my official request in to work part-time at the sleep lab that I work at. I've been working about 70 hours a week, about 38 hours in the lab and another 30 at home, and it's just a lot. Raising an 18-month-old and working 70 hours a week is just like too much, and I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore. I love my job, I love my patients, but I'd rather keep more work that I can do at home and be home with my family more, and set my own schedule and be able to still work with patients, but just part-time. So I haven't got the official okay on it yet, but I did put the request in to work part-time, so that makes me really excited. I'm going to show you the belly, but here it is. So I don't know if you can really see a bump. I don't think so. But I definitely like feel kind of bloated. So that's it. I'll take a measurement here. There's definitely been some change. Let's see if you can. It looks like almost 2 inches. That is not good. So we'll see. We're at 36 now. Okay, so my belly has grown. It's not baby, but today my weight hasn't changed, so it's kind of weird. I don't know. I should put a picture. I'll put a picture in here of how big and beautiful I got in my last pregnancy, because I got big. My belly got huge, so it kind of doesn't surprise me that it's already growing. I don't know. I'm eating pretty healthy, so I don't think it's me eating bad. Hopefully it's not. It just happens. I just gain a lot of weight and get big when I'm pregnant. So you ladies have a lot to look forward to watching my belly grow. But that's all for this week. Once I talk to my doctor, I'll update you on whatever is next. I don't know, meeting her, another ultrasound, I'm not sure. But that's all for this week. Thanks for watching, girls. Bye.